Oh yeah, you gonna get some fruits? Hold on. I thought you wanted to do it outside.
No, because I have no shoes on.
You gotta make your mind up, young lady.
Yeah, I gotta do some laundry. I haven't.
You gotta do what?
I haven't ran out of clothes yet, so I haven't done any laundry in months.
Where your boyfriend at?
At work.
You gotta get some light in here.
Okay, well, I got plenty of light.
Okay, that's enough. Let me close the door.
Okay. I got a new little table. You like my table?
Your boyfriend got OCD?
Yeah, he does.
Huh?
Yeah, he does.
That damn shit neat. Everybody else he work out, they just throw the weights down when we finish.
I know.
I'm gonna do all this. Clean this motherfucker.
Yeah, he keeps everything clean. And
I'm gonna have a seat.
yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Y'all got these bikes. I ain't rolled them bikes since y'all had them.
Well, that comes apart. Be careful.
That'd be a good thing for y'all to do together, man.
Yeah, well, he always wants to go, but I don't like riding a bike because I hurt my crotch on it one time.
You did?
And I ain't got on it since.
Oh, yeah?
And I figured out why I don't like water, too.
Give me a picture of this can, too.
Yeah, go take. I don't like the green ones. I ate all the other ones, but you can have a different one, different colors, like the blue one. There's a blue one. You can have that one.
I'm straight.
Okay.
I might need to turn.
I've been struggling with this addiction. Okay, listen.
Yeah, we know.
I laid in bed for 2 weeks. Okay, pissing and shitting and puking, and then I fucking stayed there 2 more weeks until I ate myself back to health, and then
You did what?
And then used again.
Oh, okay. So you stayed there for 2 weeks and you
No,
start.
a whole month. I was sick.
But the last 2 weeks you start back eating to get your strength back
Right,
up.
but I didn't use for a whole month. But here's the thing. I keep telling him it's God's timing, but I'm going to stamp it.
I thought you was God.
And no,
Oh.
I said I'm God's queen.
You said you were Jesus. You said you were Jesus.
I
Go ahead.
was Jesus.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you about that.
You switch Bibles?
The reason I have a drug problem right now is because I had switched lives and I was living somebody else's life.
What you mean?
We had all had the same power. And I used mine for good. So every time I would eat meat, it was usually a human or an animal. So when it touched my blood, because I was Jesus, I would get my karma back and turn into a baby. Because remember I said I had 2 men inside me that were like 25 and I was as big as a house? So I turned them into babies when my blood would heal them. So when I would eat the meat, they would feed me humans because they knew I'd bring them back to life. And then we'd both turn into a baby right then and there.
Oh, okay. It makes sense.
So
okay, let's get back.
That's why I look like Donna Rowland, and that's why I look like Jesus.
That's why you look like who now?
This lady named Donna Rowland.
That's your mom?
Yeah, but it's not my mom.
Your last name Rowland.
Yeah, but it's not my mom. They had fed her to me because I kept, and I've actually lived over like 3 trillion lives. And
I believe it.
I'm a rap star.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe that.
I was Johann Sebastian Bach. Nobody can use my music. Every song you see, I sing. But that's why I have drug addiction, because I was living your guys' life. And as soon as I hit 40, that's why you hear about all these stars
You
dying.
ain't 40 yet.
I'm almost 40. I'm 39.
You ain't 40.
But every time I hit 40, I realize who I am, and I turn back into the queen.
So that's how you just about to hit 40
That's why
again.
all these stars die before 40, because it was me.
Oh.
And then the person, I brought everybody back to life and gave them eternal life. So they would do plastic surgery to put a different person there to live in my house. So I actually own everything.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna hold on, Queen of the Universe.
Yes.
We kind of got off track a little bit. So let's
And
back up.
that's why I was a
hold on,
drug
Queen of the Universe.
Okay.
Hold on, Queen of the Universe. All right, kind of got off track a little bit. We're gonna back up a little bit. Okay, so you were sick for a month. You ate yourself until you got your strength back.
But I've got clean 3 times since I've been
Hold on,
here.
Queen of the Universe.
And realized who I was.
Queen,
I've never got clean that many times in my life. Until now.
And all these trillions of years, only 3 times.
No, I mean, I would get clean and stay clean before heroin.
Okay.
But that was different. That was a stay clean for a long period of time.
Well,
I didn't use heroin. I only used cocaine.
Okay.
And then I would relapse once a month. But this time, I actually got off heroin 3 or 4 times.
But this was the last time you was off for a whole month. Once you got your strength back, you used it again.
Well,
Why?
Because
I asked you that.
I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because God had purpose for me to draw me out of the house to be around certain people so I could find who was naughty and who was nice.
So God gave you
this half
the
of the
craving.
universe.
Hold on, just let Big Daddy talk.
Okay.
God gave you the craving to relapse and go get the drug of choice to draw you out of the house.
To do his work,
So you're telling me that God's plan was for you to use drugs to get you out the house?
Well, when people give me nothing, they get nothing. There were people standing outside.
I asked you, do you think God will lead you down that dark path?
Yeah, because
I thought God was pure.
He's the God of impossible. I can be clean within a matter of seconds.
So he also could, whatever he wanted you to go do out there, he could have did that himself. He don't need you to get high to do that.
Right, and I did not do it high. I went and I did what I was doing, not high. Mm-hmm. It was only when I got high that I ended up back here, not doing God's work. Does that make sense?
Nope.
Okay, I went out to go try to hustle to do this thing, to get this money, to get this dough. But the whole time I was clean, and I had planned on not getting high because that was my New Year's resolution. Because ever since I realized who I am, I realized I'm not a drug addict, and I wasn't getting high. Well, people kept calling me. So finally, and they've never done that before. Usually it's me searching it out. But once I quit, they all come to me. It's like the devil testing me. But every time I go out and I do God's work and I don't get high. But then finally, my intention was to get high. And then when I finally get to drugs that I could have sold, I ended up doing them instead. And then I ended up right back here not doing God's work. But I still ended up here doing God's work because the guy that was here needed to hear something. Okay. But that's why I have muscle memory of the orchestra, the piano, the guitar, sign language.
There's all these stars in your past life.
I was Helen Keller.
So you kind of like remember a little bit from your past life.
Do you remember Helen Keller? She was blind, deaf, dumb, and mute. And she wrote a book called, it was Ellen G. White. I shapeshifted into Ellen G. White because I wasn't blind, deaf, dumb, or mute, and the government didn't want anybody to know.
What about Michael Jackson? You want Michael Jackson?
Why do you think he liked kids? Because I don't have any kids, and Jesus loves the little children.
So you was Michael Jackson too?
Yes. Oh. That's why I turned white. Do you understand? I started out a black man, and because they would kill the black man and feed him to me, just like they killed Donna because she was mixed with pig, and that's why I'm white.
Oh.
Okay. All of us are crawled out of the fucking gutters. The dinosaurs. You know, a hippo is just a pig and a crocodile mixed.
So what now?
A pig and a crocodile mixed.
I ain't never seen a pig that big or a crocodile. So where you get a size from?
What do you mean?
A crocodile
because back in the day,
small and a pig is small. A hippo is big as a motherfucker.
Rhinoceros. I'm sorry.
Okay, rhinoceros. Because now they got the same body. It makes sense.
Yeah, rhinoceros. And I was trying to figure out, but there's pig in there too.
Huh?
Okay, because when the Earth first began,
so you saying
we crawled out of the water.
A hippo is swine?
Huh?
So you saying hippo is swine?
For sure. Okay. It's just back in the day.
Do they sell that meat? Because people love swine. Why they ain't eat no hippos around here?
Because it's mixed with crocodile. And crocodile's kind of greasy.
Motherfuckers eat crocodile too?
It's not that good.
You ever tasted it? You a damn lie.
Not in this life, but I know I have.
Well, I tasted it in this life.
Anything in the water is oily.
I tasted it down in Florida. I don't like it.
I don't either.
But I like the pig. So if they were eating rhino,
because it's dry.
If they were eating hippo, I think I would try it.
Okay.
It make its own grease.
Your eyes are so pretty. Wow.
Damn.
They look bluish green.
Oh, thank you.
I told
You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. Oh, Jenny from the block.
See, everything is right on God's
Hey, yo, let me ask you something. There's been a whole lot of UFO and drone sightings lately. Specifically over Ohio, New Jersey. Have you been following what's going on?
Yes, I'm bringing in the sheaves, all of my stuff.
Now, on some serious shit.
I'm dead serious.
Have you been hearing what's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on?
The homelessness is at an all-time high because I'm kicking them out of my houses. They didn't respect me as Jesus. They didn't respect me as God. They didn't respect me as myself. So until they realize who I am and start giving a little bit of respect. Remember, it's just a long, drawn-out story. I could go on for days.
No, but I'm on some serious shit. There's a whole...
Yeah.
There's
because this is a different planet. This is Kepler. Earth is gone. The sun burnt out on Earth years ago. You guys didn't realize you had eternal life. Okay? So I got back on my original planet, which was Kepler, which melted as it went around the Earth. But because God has given me all the power that he has, I turned my planet back into the same size. I gave it a sun. And I'm on this side of the universe. And all those evil people are on that side. Frozen.
What do you think about Elon Musk?
I think he's a thief and a liar. It was me. I was the first. I was Nicholas Tesla. I was the first one to invent any kind of car. And the cars that are here now, I know what I prayed for. And when I prayed them into existence and I spoke, because people are scared of me because I literally say something and they go do it. You ever seen that in the Gods of Egypt? Remember I said I was Cleopatra? Mm-hmm. Well, I was Mark Antony too. They stole my 2 kingdoms and it always comes back to me. So all these UFOs and drones are coming to my planet to drop off my cars, my diamonds, my gold, my food, and my people. Yes, I own all the women and all the good people. And all those evil, run their mouth, talk shit, violent, lying, grimy, cheesy motherfuckers can stay on that side of the universe. And I have all the drugs here. Nobody can get any drugs anywhere else.
Do you think people want drugs?
Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens?
Why do you think they kept
you think aliens use drugs?
Yes.
Aliens?
Yes.
Do you believe in
the government gives it to them and gets them hooked on it because heroin, and when it first came out,
so that's
you
why
die.
So you think the government is controlling the aliens through
that's why the
our
cops
drugs?
kept harassing me.
Hold on, let me talk through our drugs.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why the extraterrestrial life forms and other sources, they keep coming here to get our drugs.
Yes.
And our government is trading them the drugs for that technology that's a thousand years ahead of our technology.
But everything everywhere is mine. My universe is so vast, it appears everywhere. Like when God makes something appear for me, it appears in abundance. I can't fit it in this apartment. It just shows up everywhere. It's because when I had went to jail last time, everything disappeared because they took everything I owned. Mm-hmm. And because they took everything I owned, I had my car with all my stuff.
You ever heard of a thing called quantum computing?
They lost everything.
You ever heard of quantum?
I recreated this town.
You ever heard of quantum computer? A quantum computer?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It's the new computer that they inventing right now. It ain't fully finished to be sold to the public, but they working on. The government got it, and they working on it, and it's I think it says 10,000 times faster.
You know.
Hold on, I'm talking.
Okay.
It's 10,000 times faster than today's Apple computer.
Yeah.
It can do things that our computers can't even imagine doing. It solved the world's most complex, hardest problem in 5 minutes. It would took an Apple computer, today's Apple computer, 1 trillion years to solve that.
Well, they can't finish that.
And what they're saying is that this computer is communicating with other dimensions.
Yeah, because it's mine. I created it, and they're
Why the fuck you didn't know what it was then?
I do. That's what I'm saying. I needed something better, and God gave it to me, and they're trying to claim credit for it, and that's why they can't get it to work. I'm the only one that can.
It is working.
But it's not. It's working because for me doing what I need it to do, but it won't work for them for what they need it to do. Does that make sense?
I don't know. It's a lot of weird things going on in the world right now.
Yeah. Well, I've been kind of in a good mood. That's why I stay using drugs, because if I don't use drugs, then I don't need people. I don't have to feed them. I don't have to give them air, and I don't have to do anything for them. Usually when I get
we want to get you off the drugs.
Well, I plan on getting off the drugs, but what does that mean for you guys?
A lot. I think anybody I ever experienced before, they always
well, if you have nothing to offer me,
they always use drugs. Think that the drugs make them this alter ego or this better person or all this shit, but in all reality, it don't. So I think when you get clean, the world will be. If you creating all this shit, I think the world will be a better place if you get off of it.
Well, it didn't get better until I got on the drugs.
How was the world before you got on?
It was horrible. People were dying in the flood because they were so evil. They were dinosaurs tearing people apart. The sun burned out. It was cold. I had to live through the ice age. I was always the only survivor. Everybody got turned into androids. And
then you start using drugs, and what happened?
Everybody started, trying to steal from me. You're right.
No, you said what you said.
But drugs shouldn't. That's them.
You said
I
drugs.
don't
You said
steal
drugs
my
made. You said
stuff.
drugs made the world a better place since you got on.
I'm always going to be a better person. It's not the drugs. And I'm not better because I'm better. I'm better because I don't do grimy shit to people. And if I have to use drugs to be nice to them, to make sure they have food and shelter, I'm going to do that. Whether you think I'm a drug addict or not. And then when God's time says, hey, it's time to quit, I say, okay. I go with it and I do it. And there's been a lot of times where I've had to quit.
Who is God?
God is.
I mean, we know He created everything, but
okay.
but by you being so old, 3 trillion years old,
way longer, older than that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
that's as high as I can count.
I'm being moderate.
There is like nontillions and octillions and stuff like
Whatever
that.
it is, how old you is, I'm pretty sure that you can explain to people who God is, because don't nobody really know.
I'll tell you who God is. God is a giant, infinite being. To Him, we are like cockroaches and ants. That's why He gives us insects, so you can see in scope who He is to us.
Because by the way we look at insects.
Yeah, because when I was living on Kepler, I was a giant wolf dog, and I was a giant lion, and I was the brightest morning star. God is 3 times the size I was. And
That's it? Just 3 times?
Bigger. You can't even look at Him without going blind.
It's a him?
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
A man?
For sure. All these women wouldn't be virgins right now.
What virgins? I ain't seen one.
But see, that's the thing. God put men in charge of animals and women, and they treated them like dirt. So God took them out of the dirt, raised them from the dead, and put them on a pedestal. But I was the first one.
So listen, what makes a being a man? Is it a sex organ?
Well, what had happened was...
I'm going to ask you, hold on. Is it a sex organ that makes him a man?
No.
The difference between me and you is our sex organs?
I would say yeah, but...
So you saying God got a penis?
You have to be the protector.
Do God got a penis?
God can shapeshift.
Do God got a penis?
God can shapeshift.
Answer my question.
I'm sure He does, yeah.
For what? What would He need one for?
Because He is bored and He has nothing to do.
What would God
need? What would God? Not having a kingdom.
So you think He having sex?
I know He's having sex.
So you think He pissing and shitting and everything like everybody else?
No, because I can go without pissing and shitting.
So what would He need? What would He need a penis for? Unless He having sex and He using the bathroom.
For us.
Because that's all men got a penis for is to piss and shit.
No.
I mean, piss and have sex.
Because your guys' mind isn't right yet. You don't realize you can shapeshift and you're in God's image.
All right. Well, if you saying God is a He, I agree with it.
I'm pretty sure God's a He. I've shapeshifted.
I don't think God is. I don't think God is a being. I don't think God is a being to even be put in a gender.
Right.
Gender role.
Right.
I don't believe in none of that.
I don't either. Because He loved me when I was a guy too. You know.
I mean, I'm just saying I don't.
But
a lot of people do though. But me
he's
myself,
a shapeshifter.
I just don't. It just don't make
big. He can be small. He can be male. He can be female. It just don't make sense to me. For
God to be a he or she.
But it does.
It don't. It don't.
If
God created everything, He don't need a penis.
Right. He doesn't.
So why would He make one?
For us.
I mean, I believe that. I believe he
that need some dick in their lives. And they don't know any different. So He can have a penis anytime He wants one.
You had some?
I've had a penis. Yeah, I've had some.
For
I've
sex?
had a penis. I've had a penis too. I'm telling you, I've shapeshifted.
I'm tired of my penis.
Okay.
But you been getting your groove on?
I've been trying, man, but
Last
I
time
don't know. I think I scare a lot of people. But
yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
You got me about ready to run. Fuck on.
Yeah.
Scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah, when some real hot girl is trying to fuck you and isn't asking you for money, they get scared. Like,
that ain't why they scared.
Something is wrong with this picture.
That ain't why they scared. They get scared when you start saying you used to have a penis. All this. I'm like, what the fuck?
That scared a lot of people.
I don't blame them. A woman tell me she used to have a penis, I'm getting the fuck on.
Well, it wasn't my fault. They
boyfriend got AT&T job. He blowing up.
You know he works for
AT&T. It's big time.
Now they would use this pink plastic foam, and they would give girls a fake penis.
That boy big time.
And then they would give guys a fake hole. That's what dildos are. They were used to turn guys into females because men were the first to have babies. That's why I said it came from Adam's rib.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I remember they called her a demon, but she wasn't. She refused to submit to Adam. She only wanted to submit to God, so God had to find somebody else for Adam because I was God's queen and I flew away into heaven reserved for him.
Man, something. If Adam,
Because I'm the smart one.
this is how smart I am.
That's how smart I am.
I'm gonna tell you my theory.
What? I don't want to be with him. I want to be with the Creator.
Let me talk. People that read the Bible and shit like that. They think Adam was the first man.
Yeah.
God took a rib from Adam, made Eve.
Or
Let me talk.
yeah, the girl.
Then they say Adam and Eve made Cain, then Abel.
Yeah. I was.
Oh, let me talk.
And
Well, I know you already. Just let me
my
talk.
crutch.
Let me give you my theory.
Okay.
They say God made Adam, created Eve through his rib. Then they got together and had kids. Which first two, it was two boys. Adam, it was Cain, then Abel. All right. Cain and Abel got into some beef. Cain killed Abel. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. If these was the only people that would make it only 4 people in existence: Adam, Eve, Cain, because he killed Abel. So they make it 3 people on the planet at that time, according to the Bible.
A bunch of men and
No,
only one woman.
According to the Bible, there's only 3 people on the planet left when Cain killed Abel. Right? If that's true, right?
I got a choice.
If that's true, right?
Abundant.
If that's true,
Okay.
why is it that when they try to kick Cain out for killing his brother, like go Adam, he's like, man, no, cause the people will kill me if I go. So who was all these people that Cain was talking about? Because it wasn't nobody but Adam and Eve.
I just told you they had grown out of the water and out of the gutter and
So Adam and
you
Eve,
come out as a
they weren't the only people there.
and then you come out as a horse, and then you come out as a bear, and then you stand on 2 feet, and then you mix back with the Ice Age and the flood, and then now you got the horse mixed with the squid, and now you have hands and fingers and toes, and then you have the llama and the camel, and now you have a face with teeth. Oh shit, who the fuck is that? I don't know who that could be. Oh, it's a package. Oh, he's been waiting on these shoes forever. He's going to be so excited. We get stuff every day. There's so many packages coming in here.
How was your holidays?
Oh, it was wonderful. I stayed in bed all day. I didn't get up. I didn't have to cook because I got steak for New Year's and we went all out for Thanksgiving. And I said, I said, this year is going to be the best Christmas ever. I'm not going in debt. I'm not fucking buying everybody 500,000 presents and not getting one. And if I do get one, it's going to be an ugly sweater that I don't like. So, I got all kinds of good stuff this year that I liked. God reminded me who I was. He told me I was his queen and this half of the universe is mine and everything in it is mine. And that's why there were 3 men. Because he's too good for me. And he gave me 3 men.
Do you think you deserve 3 men?
4 if you count him.
Do you think you?
That's what happens when you put God first.
So you think that's
You don't become
so you think that's a
property.
blessing?
You get.
Do you think that's a blessing?
They become your property.
So you think that's a blessing?
Yeah.
So you don't think you should charge just 1 man?
Where they do that at? You ever seen somebody do that?
So how many women do men get?
Well, when you live forever, it's different. That's why he allowed them to die. Because God knew I would think that I needed to stay faithful to 1 man forever. Mm-hmm. And he needed me in 1,000 different places at once. So after that man
you had sex with all of them? How many men you had sex with?
I don't know.
That many?
I was a virgin until this life. So, yeah, I was. Like, you wouldn't even believe how many times I've had to say no, or how many times I've had to just walk away and turn down all kinds of money. I said I'd rather sleep on a park bench than sleep with a guy before marriage, or live with a guy before marriage. And I've never ever been homeless or had to sleep on a park bench. I've always had it. Turned out better because instead of living with this jackass, dealing with his bullshit, I always had my own apartment and plenty of money. It was only this time that I settled and said, yes, I'll stay here, blah, 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 blah. And I haven't had shit since. And then God,
you got a lot to be thankful. You got a lot to be thankful for.
That's what I said. I said, Lord, I'm grateful for whatever you give me. There is no wrong.
Let me get up here, can.
I know it's addicting, isn't it? I'm telling you.
Hey, listen,
I just ate like 20
before
of them.
Before I end this video, tell me what we're gonna do different 2025. We're gonna do the same thing.
I'm gonna be myself instead of everybody else. I'm going to trust what I know, and I'm going to wait and consult God before I make a move.
That's powerful. God bless you, Jennifer. You said a mouthful. Peace.
All right.